Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 17th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, so we're going to start with a geometry pass here. We've got 2 and 6 here, 4 places for that. Here, yeah, that's not helpful. Up here, also not helpful. Okay, so the other thing to look for would be crossings. Anything looking through here, the 3 and the 9. Unfortunately, we don't have any 3 or 9s down here to support. So, all right, here we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 4 big ones. We already have a 7 in the column, so it's really just 6, 8, 9. The 8 is placed, though. You can just see that through the box if you want, but I saw it through the column because I'm looking for geometry. None of these can be 8 because of this 8 here, so that's our 8. We already have an 8. Yeah, so that finished. Yeah, we had 4 8s looking into the box. And whenever you have 4 of a digit looking into a box, you can place it in that box as well. Guaranteed. All right, so now we're down to 6, 9. And the 9 is placed because the 9 can't be there. So we get the 9. And then the 6 ends up in one of these two. Oop, no, the 6 is placed as well. Okay. So this can't be 5. So yeah, we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. And 2. So what's left is 1, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 3, 4. The 5's up here somewhere. That's what we know, which means down here, the 5's are down here. Okay. Is there more I can do here, or is that it? Maybe things looking up through here. So like the 2 looks up through here. Putting a 2 in one of these two. The other digit's going to be whatever this 1, 3, 4 ends up being. If this is a 1, then it's a 1, 2 pair. If this is a 3, then it's a 2, 3 pair. Actually, there's a 3 here and a 2 here. And if it's a 4, it's a 2, 4 pair, right? So we don't know, but whatever this digit is ends up along with the 2. All right. I just want to think about this box. We need 1, 3, 4, 7. So the 7's in one of these two. So this is also 1, 3, 4. Oh, it's not 3. That's nice. There's a 3 in the column. So 1, 4 only. And this is 1, 3, 7. Okay. I'm staying here a bit longer than I need to, but I just noticed we have these 2 8s here. I was trying to see more with the stack, but these 2 8s do place the 8 and oops. Oh no, there's already an 8 in the box. Oh, see, I'd already noticed that the 8s were done. Okay, never mind. Good thing for red marks, right? Let's see. So I think I should move on before I make more mistakes. Actually, this 6 looking down is nice. Sorry. It's not that nice. We should look for 6 in this row. It can be in these 3 places. Okay. That was from this box. Let's look at the 3. Actually, the 3 does look down here. This 3 looks in, placing this 3. Anything looking down through here or in through here is helpful. Unfortunately, 1, 3. Oh, the 1 is actually helpful. Sorry. I was going to say the 3 and the 8 and the 3 are already placed in the box, but the 1 looks in. Putting a 1 in one of these two. That points up. None of these can be 1. But that doesn't actually help us do anything right now. That means these are down to just 2, 6, 9. That's not a 9. Okay. We have the 4 and the 5 here. I don't think those do anything. We already basically looked at this stack here. We can look at 2, 8, 5, 9. 5s are here since I see it. 6 and 9. We might have exhausted it. Let's see. 1 and 8. There's 3 places for 1, 8. This can't be 8, but it could be 1, so we have to count it. Here can we really? Let's see. We have 6, 8, 9 here. So it's just the 3 and the 7. They need to go in these 3 places. Oh, but this can't be. Oh, we have a hidden 3, 7. Oh, that's nice. So 3 and 7. They can't go here because they'd repeat in the box. And they can't go here because it sees this 3 and this 7. So there's only 2 places left for 3 and 7. So this has to be this is a hidden 3, 7 pair. Meaning, if one of them's 3 and one of them's 7, we can't fit any other digits in there. So the 1 is evicted. Can't actually put a 1 here. And that means this can't be 3. We're down to the 1, 4 pair here. So now we know that the 3 actually ends up in one of these two. Okay, we actually could have seen that just from the box scan. Okay. So I kind of did that backwards, but that's okay. It doesn't matter how we arrive at the same conclusion as long as it's the correct conclusion. All right, we need a 1, 2, 4, 5 for this column. all of these can be marked 1, 2, 4, 5 because this sees 4, 1, and 5. But this sees all. This can be any. Oh, this can't be the 5, right? 5's pointing up, so this is 1, 2, 4. All right. Yeah, in fact, we know that this is a 1, 2, 4 because of what I told you, which is one of these is a 2 and the other one is whatever this 1, 4 ends up being. So I could put 1, 2, 4 here as well. Is that just true of it? Let's see, 1, 2, can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is just 1, 2, 4 just by looking at all the digits it sees. So in general, we need 1, 2, 4, 6 down here. I probably could have done it that way. This is 1, 2, 6. I'm spending a lot of time on this stack because I got a lot out of the geometry twice. So I'm just hoping that it kind of just collapses, but it doesn't seem to be. So yeah, let's just move on then. That was this 3, 7. So we just have this box left. The 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 4, 5, 7, 8. Very unlikely to be able to find something like that. Okay, now we're going to do our normal scanning. We got a lot seeded into this puzzle already, but we're also 6 minutes in, so it makes sense. The 2 doesn't seem to do anything. We do have, we have enough 6s to place a 6 here. And that gives us the 2 down here. Okay, that's nice. Nice. These are 1, 6, 9. It's not a 9. We don't need the 1s corner marked anymore. We have a 1, 6, 9 triple. Is there something about not being 1, 9 that's helpful? Well, these aren't 9 because of the 1, 6, 9. The 9 looks up, 9 looks in. So 9's in one of these two. Do we have any crossings here on this 3, 6? We just placed that 6. So 4, 7, and 9. So the 7 crosses. So what I mean is that we have this 7 looking this way, this 7 looking this way. They cross each other, and they miss this 3, 6. And by missing the 3, 6, there's 2 more cells that they can't be. So we're down to 2 cells for the 7, and that's going to point. So that points in along with this 7, putting a 7 up here. It's just like a special form of geometry that helps you find pointing. It's not like a technique on its own. It's just the way I describe the geometry. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, anyway. It's a strategy, not a technique. I don't know if that makes a difference. A scanning strategy. Let's see. Nothing else crosses. Oh, the 8 crosses. Sorry. All right. What am I doing? So 8's in one of these two. So we're close to having a triple here. In fact, hold on. No, I was just seeing what I already knew, which is 7, 8 C's here and 7, 8 C's here. But what are the digits besides 7, 8? We have 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it. 1, 2, 4, 5. There isn't a digit that commonly can't be in both of these. That's what I was looking for. They both could be 1. This could be a 2. This could be a 4, and this can be a 5. So I was looking to see if there was a digit restricted to these 3, but there doesn't seem to be. Again, I got this 1, 6, 9. So we did the 9. The 6s are done. Does the 1 still doesn't really do anything. We had it pointing already. Okay. What about these digits I got, the 2 and the 3? At some point I got them. This column is down to 4 digits. We can look at that. We need a 1, 4, 7, 8. 1, 4, 7, 8. I'm just going to fill it out. I think this one doesn't see anything though. So yeah, this sees the 4, 8 in the row. This does not see 1, 4, 7, or 8. There's no corner marks or anything to help. We'll erase that. This can't be 8. That can't be 7. So what we can do is we can look to see if we happen to have a 1, 3, 7 triple in the row, but we don't have to pencil everything to find that out. All we need to do is think about the digits that aren't 1, 3, 7. So the digits that aren't 1, 3, 7 that are still left in the row are the 2, 5, 9. Yes, that's correct. That's not. So if any of these can't be all of 2, 5, 9, then we've got our handy dandy 1, 3, 7 triple. This comes closest. It can't be 2, 5, but it could be the 9. So we can't do that. So we do not have our triple. We know these can be 5. So All right, I was scanning this band. Did I finish scanning the band? That's the question. Any low-hanging fruit? Okay, I think I did finish scanning the top band. I want to look at this cell though, because it's quite limited. Is it limited enough? I'm not sure. It could be 1, 2, 5. That should be it. So 1, 2, can't be 3, 4, could be 5, can't be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, let's move on to this band. So we do have the 5s, we marked that. 4, 9, and 6. Okay, we do have 2 9s here. So 9's in one of these two. Looking at 9 in this column, there's a bunch of places. I'm not surprised. 6 and 9. Okay, we have the 6s as well. It's a 6 in one of these two. Anything vertical that I missed? I think I've taken care of the verticals. Last band, 1 and 8. So 8s are done. The 1 does not appear to really do anything. It's just there's only 1 1 in the grid, so can't. It's unlikely to be able to do something without crazy geometry happening. 3 7 8 9. So we do have the 2 7s. So 7 joins the 3 up here. And then we have the 8s, the 9. Okay. So that concludes our normal scan. I guess this row is down. We're going to look for low-hanging fruit now. So this row is down to 4 digits. 4, 5, 6, 9. All worth marking. Because this can't be 5, 6, and this can't be a 4. 5, 6, 9, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it doesn't help me. All right, we need to look for more low-hanging fruit. I'm checking the columns here. This is still 1, 2, 4, 6, right? This is, okay, so this is going to be 1, 4, 5 because it can't be the 3. These are all 1, 3, 4, 5. I want to look at this column. It is down to 5, but I'm getting a little bit desperate. So we need a 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. We know these aren't the 9, so they're 1, 2, 3, 5. So this is only 1, 2, 3. It can't even be 2, actually. 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. That's it. That's all we get. But 1, 3 is quite limited. So we could make a 1, 3, 4. We could make a 1, 3, 7. What are the digits we haven't accounted for at all? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 6, which is over here. 7 and 8. Okay. No go there. I guess just the 8, huh? Okay, where am I looking next? I feel like I found a lot, but we'll look at this row. We have it mostly marked already. We need 1, 2, 5, 6, 9. These can't be 1. Is this a naked single? This is a naked 9. So we see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cell has to be the 9. That gives us the 4 and the 5. Kind of a linchpin naked single. That's a 6. We get the 9 and the 6 here. We get the 9 here. Computers do not see naked singles as difficult. They consider it the easiest technique, but sometimes they can be hard to spot by a human if you're not, especially if you're not full filling every cell with candidates, going full candidate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 5 in the row, and that goes here. And the 2's claim. So this can't be 2, right? If this was 2, we'd have nowhere to put 2 in the row. 1, 2, 4, 6 is still 1, 2, 4, 6. This is a triple now, though. I wanted that. We have 3, 7. What else? The 2. All right. So 2, 3, 7. This is 1, 4, 6. Then can't be 2. Right. I had the 2's claiming. Forgot about it seconds after I talked about it. Maybe not even seconds. Maybe less. This column has been reduced to 4 digits. Oh, we got the 9. Maybe we should mark that. We got this 5. also helpful, somewhat. I'm noticing these 2 digits. Yeah, so I was going to do this column. But yeah, I want to talk about these 2 digits because they're not 2, 6. They're also not 5, 7, 8, 9. So that's 6 digits they aren't just by looking at the box. So we need 1. Oh, they can't be 1 either. Okay, yeah, they're very limited. So I think they're a pair then. They can't be 1, 2. They could be 3, 4. They can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So they are a 3, 4 pair. What do we do with that? Well, that means this can't be 3 because it's a 3, 4 pair. And so these are 2, 7, 8. It's not a 2. Okay. Now let's look at this column because we know we need 3 in the column. This can't be 3 now. Oh, it couldn't be 3 anyway. All right. What do we need? 1, 3, 7, 8. So 1, 7, 8. 1, 3, 7. Ah, that makes a 1, 3, 7 naked triple in this row. One of these has to be 1, one has to be 3, one has to be 7. That uses up all of the 1, 3s, and 7s. Therefore, these are the remaining 2 digits that we haven't talked about yet, which are the 5 and, what did I miss? Sorry, the 2 and the 5. So 2, 5 pair. What's like the best place to be looking here? I'm not entirely sure. 1, 3, 7, 8. This is still 1, 4, 7, 8. 3 in this box is actually placed because we got the 1, 3, 7 that removed 3 from here. So that's our 3 in the box. That's 7 and 3. So now we're down to a 1, 7 pair. Does this 3 do anything for me? 3's up here. This row is down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 4, 8. This can only be 1. It can't be 4 or 8. So let's make a single 1. That's 7 and that's 4. That's 1 and 1. We get the 3. Okay, this can't be 4, so 4 is placed in the box now, right there. These can't be 4. That can't be 1. This is a 1, 2 pair. Yeah, because this ended up being a 1, so the 1 joined the 2. This is 3, 4, 5. Okay, cleaning this up, we can place the 3 in the box. This is 2 or 8, but not a 2, so that's 8 and 2. We get our 1, get our 2, that's 5. We get the 1, 4. All right, let's just do the 2, 5 down here. We get the 1, 6, and 2. We get the 7 and 2, the 1 and the 6. We get our 8 up here. Okay. 4, 7, 8. So this is 4, 7 only. That's our 8. This is an 8 as well for the row, and this is 4 or 7. So actually, we know that this won't be 7, and I mean, there's going to be a really easy way to see it with Sudoku as well, because we're almost done. But I figure I'll explain it right at the end here. This is what's called a unique rectangle. If this were a 4 or a 7, we would form a unique rectangle, and unique rectangles cannot form in Sudokus that have a unique solution. If there's only one solution, you cannot do this. And the only thing preventing us from doing this is that we aren't putting a 4 or 7 in here. So the reason, a really, really simple explanation for why we could not have a unique solution in this situation here is that notice how nothing in this column can resolve the 4 7s. Nothing in this column can resolve the 4 7s because there's a 4 7 pair right here. There's a 4 7 pair in the row, so the row can't resolve the 4 7. There's a 4 7 pair in this row, so this row can't resolve the 4 7. And then also now there's a 4 7 pair in this box, so the box can't resolve the 4 7. And there's a 4 7 pair in this box, so this box can't do the 4 7. So if we're in 2 rows, 2 columns, and 2 boxes, and 2 digits, that just won't happen. One of these would have had to be given because we can resolve it as 4s here, 7s here, or we can resolve it as 7s here, 4s here. And we don't, either way would be a valid solution that doesn't interfere with anything in their rows, anything in their columns, anything in their boxes, so that they would both be valid solutions. Therefore, if we go back to what I had, this actually isn't a 7, and I can place the 7 here, but we don't need to use that. We can just pencil. So this is the only place for 7 in this box. Also, it finishes the row. So this is 5, 9. Let's just clean this up a little bit. This column needs a 1, 9. So this 1 tells us that's 9, that's 1. Gives us 5 and 9. Gives us 3 and 5. Gives us 4 and 3. Gives us the 7, 4, 7. We need 2 and 4. So that's 2, that's 4. And we're done. And as you can see, it ended up a 2, not a 7 or a 4. So any time you find where in 2 rows, 2 columns, 2 boxes, you have only 2 digits, one of them will be given in a unique Sudoku. So let me find one for you. Let's see. So I'm basically just looking at the givens to see if there's any rectangles formed by them. 2, 3. No, I'm not going to see it over. Man, no. 3, 5. Sometimes they can be a little hard to spot, for me at least. Here's one, right next to the green. So this did end up being a unique rectangle, right? We could have swapped these 1s and 5s. It would be a completely valid solution if these were both 1 and these were both 5. The only reason we had to resolve it this way is we were given this 5. So if this is going to be the solution to any Sudoku, no matter what the Sudoku is, if this is going to be the solution, then at least one of these has to be given. So you need a given in one of these spots. It's kind of a neat property. And you can find these all over the place. Sudokus are just constantly made up of deadly patterns like that. Cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.